Hey folks, how you doing? I'm Jay Essex. It's 7:04 a.m. 12/18/15. Numerology I read from right to left. That's how we do it on most of the planets we have lives in. Excuse me. Not going to have life in the planet unless you're under the ground somewhere, but not trying to go through the dirt. You better be energy like Faye. 7:04. So that's 4 is fortitude, 0 is completion, and 7 spiritual knowledge, huh? And then 5, 7:05. Uh, 5 is physical movement, 0 is completion, and 7 is spiritual knowledge plus spiritual strength. It's mostly consumed with, it's mostly about spirituality. Anyway, this is, I think lawyers call this a disclaimer. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm something else, and I'm here doing my job. Um, I've always been around, but what I am inside has always been around working for everyone, but mostly in the body. Um, Let me say this first, as soon as I get some more of my coffee. I love my coffee. I don't do commercials, but when I like something, I talk about it because you know what? I'd like you to know about it too. Okay? Uh, my Don Pablo coffee. Don Julio? No, Don Pablo. Um, it's wonderful. I get it on Amazon.com. Also, I love Ruta Maya. It's Rutamaya. Anyway, that I just get from rutamaya.net. That and Chowa tea. Chowa tea is awesome for loosening yourself up, getting your chi going. What they call chi. You know, it's your spirit inside. Anyway, back to the disclaimer thing. When you make an appointment with me, there's no refund ever. If you decide not to have the event, because it's like an event, it's a consultation, it's a talking, whatever you want to call it. It's you and I talking about things, and I answer your questions the way I know it's best for you, and I give you my advice, I give you my information. That's what you're paying for. Once I give it to you, I can't take it back. Okay? When I do these, what they call we call them crank ups, just for a name. It's when I do energy work with you. That's a free thing that's added to it. Okay? So if you're not happy with a crank up, which almost never happens, then I'm sorry, that was free. That was an add-on. Okay, the regular consultations are $300 for 30 minutes, and the extended consults with the free energy work are $400 for 40 minutes. They're longer. Um, when I do this, when I put this energy in you, as long as you use it, it's going to start working. As long as your mind is open and flowing, it's going to start working. If you're 27% negative or more, your spirit inside, it'll be soul. Um, or if you're really arrogant, I'm not going to crank out. And I already know before even doing anything. Okay, so but see, those kind of people don't want it. You know, they just don't want any part of it. So uh, that's how that goes. It's like when you buy a ticket for an event. If you don't go, you don't get your money back because you didn't go. If you do after you've paid for it, if you do change your mind and don't want to, uh, then I literally give you back. I give you star essenite that's equal to the money that you gave me. So I give you back something, but it's product star essenite. Okay, so you don't walk away empty-handed because that would be wrong. Okay, and if you need some other stones that I have, I'll put them in there too. Um, but I want you to know that when you do get a consult, it's literally. When I just saw something, sorry. When you do get a consult, it's an event, okay, and it's talking about whatever you want to talk about and anything I know you need to hear and understand. So, um, that's what this is about. I want you to know what's happening. Um, I'm very big on being upfront about things. I used to be located at spiritualsymposiums.com. I did a lot of work for them, all the consults I did was volunteer work. Okay. Now, the stone I sold, Michelle, through Open Awareness, uh, that is, I sold her a lot of stone, and she still has a bunch, and that's good. I hope she enjoys it and sells it to other people. But it's time for me to start getting some of this consult money for myself. I don't expect to be in this body much longer. I've been hit. I've had COPD all my life. I've got chronic lower lung infections. Every time I go to a doctor, they look at me and they think they're telling me something I don't know, and then you go, your lungs. I said, yeah, I know. I'm going. It's no big deal. Relax. Um, I have to get it. What I am in this body has to come out and go home. Okay. So, anyways, it's no big deal. Hey, we're all born. We die, and in between, there's abuse with a little bit of joy. Okay, that's going to change. Because of what I am, I have knowledge of stuff that no one else has. Okay, I've spoken about a lot of it. YouTube, I've got over 400 videos and a pretty decent number of subscribers. And there's a lot of people that listen and don't subscribe. So, people, this is your information. This is your information. Okay, you need to have this. My past life was Gandhi. That was my very previous life, whatever. Very last life. So when you get a consult with me, that's what's going on. It's considered, it's like an event, a conversation, but I'm giving you knowledge that I have, whether you like it or agree with it or whatever. It doesn't matter. I gave it to you, and that's what you pay for. Now there's the $300 30-minute consult, and then there's the $400 40-minute consult. Now, on the $400 40-minute consult, I do quote unquote free energy work on you. Okay, if you're not happy with the extent of something you get or something, whatever, sorry, that was free. Okay, you paid for the extra time. I've cranked people up. I call it crank up. I've cranked people up all over the world. I do it from wherever I'm sitting. The FBI, Homeland Security, Homeland Security and FBI actually came to my front door. When I go to an airport to go on a plane, they kind of freak out because I can get into someone's head. But it's not like I say, crash the plane or take me to whatever, to the nearest buffet. I want a glass of wine. We're going to Italy. Something goofy. No, it's to help. It's to help you become aware. It affects people differently. The younger you are and the more healthy you are, the healthier you are as far as nutrition in your body, the more you're going to get out of it. Having faith in what you're doing, that literally helps it come out too. It's strong stuff. There's people all over the world that are getting stronger. Your governments know about it. But anyway, I'm talking too much again. So anyway, that's what the consult's about. The guarantee is that we had a consult and we talked. Okay, there is no refund for the money. If you decide not to have the consult, I'll send you some star night that'll make up, that'll be equivalent or greater than to the value. I'm going to make sure it's greater than because it makes me feel better. Than the amount of money you spent. Star night is $2 a gram. So anyway, I can see what no one else can see. The one person that's really close is Paul Cherick. He's going to be taking over this this whole thing, this website and everything else. Everything. I'm just leaving him everything. He knows what to do with it. But he's a very strong seer. He's involved with a lot of other people that'll be waking you up. Paul is strong. Paul's very strong. He can go inside you and crank you up, and there's others here too. And you're going to find about it through Paul. Okay, some of you all already know. It's no big deal. Well, I guess it is. I don't know. Whatever. Folks, I'm just the man in overalls that came down here to do something as energy on the other side, and then now give you information. The 2 books I wrote, 3 books, whatever. creation, its beginning, and your origin. Folks, this is what you are inside, where you came from. Everything else is that was out there at the beginning. And then there's a second book. This is only, it's not a big one. This is 134 pages. The other one, creation, it's the other one. It's just like this, but it's like purple. And the second book is creation. It's a journey evolving into paradise. It's been sold on Amazon.com. Well, that's being changed over because I'm the author. It's going to be available there soon. Okay. So anyway, I'm very much involved with animals too. When Paul takes us over, well, we're going to start doing some stuff for the Lion Whisperer out in South Africa. I should say he is. I'll be gone before that happens, but it doesn't matter, folks. When I am inside, I call myself a janitor. Okay, I clean up messes, spiritually related, everything related, actually. Anyway, I just can't do it like all of you. You don't know who you are. You have no idea how incredibly strong you are, what you really are, what you can do when you're not in a body. These bodies are very finite, physical. They're also temporary. 80 years can seem like a long time. It is, especially when you're getting pounded, abused. Being out of your body when you're free, man, that's awesome. Anyway, things are going to get a lot better, okay, for everyone, almost everyone. Some people are really aggressive, mean, and nasty. They're not going to have a better life. Sorry, but things are going to change. They're going to get better. So anyway, if I can help you understand something, and I will give you information, usually that you're not aware of. When I start telling you some stuff and explaining things that are going on, then you start understanding. Okay, how did you know that? Well, I just do. I know everything I need to tell you because that's what I put. My spirit coming out of the body that's in here. It just flows in, comes out. Okay, the body's like a tool. It's also like a prison, but I'll explain all that. So anyway, look, love y'all. That's the information on the consults, okay? And then I also build these spheres. There'll be pictures of that. I've got someone working on a website, but it's like everything else, it's a work in process. This just happened, and I'm not going to be able to do consults too long. I got to go. So anyway, love y'all, and see you soon.